Baba Kruma Kaus hair in Sunu El Topa. Enti baby Krum, what a Nebra Krum. What's raining a Tuesday morning? The first like I say, Emma, the happy morning show crew. Sports team na some. I dem ko fan say e du ba kun e be ball wo dwumadi e so. Won to nam da no to brebo. Eni je wo studio hanne no, enye ni je ketwa. Nipa me say wo me nim nyina United for. Mo so hene yankan kire mo. Won ko amende wo intro endra no. Say intro me ye say amfa ho afa e Liverpool for ho. Omo afi esi mo season ye mo win match. Draw me no defeat back o. Endo de ndi esinda. Endo su abu Liverpool for. Am pampan wo mo. From the first minute Martinez Kuma Salah or here he was in a beast mode. Sa Aquano or 5'9" and so boa or begging come Aquadia ding. There was a much improved Manchester United team, a much improved performance. Is it the beginning of a new era? Can they sustain the momentum? But what's the real issue with Liverpool? Ebi say the money factor. Ebi say there be injuries what team no say money ho kra sa na be ba. Injuries are aba and of course we share on lineup endra and substitutions on here crutch they say injuries wo. Enti be di nkomo. Ye be fia we say endra and a transfer window no deadline day you close your Ghana ha. How come we bre wo say na den na ye be share league ase. Na 2-3 weeks to the time e be share ase we close the transfer window. Yenim sa bro fudie transfer window ye be share secret ye 31st August and ye share window no enti na we league na secret about 2-3-4 matches cra ultimate weaknesses loopholes now cement na de na ye die nko de ya set it down 1 month 3 weeks 2 weeks before the start of the window. Player Ben has assigned players Ben akotoko assign players Ben and newly promoted teams no assign edru ho Herbert Bachiadom or ye inside the Premier League. Oh yeah, ETV so better say. E dey rewremo ahwe. E place a amanfo akọ. Deadline day big transfer come mo. Make back can say Asikwe. Has to folk for assigning no. No Olympics for Japan so you ungrateful. O mo Japan papa. I say Abante akeye prevent da. Na mo nka sign contract extension. Na kenye kakra. Na sa wako. Plan say massa. Eni bra kuma ye hasabo no. Enye transfer extension bi asem. E ho so komo ho a ye bedie afikono de Adam akwana se nkoye ni nyina ho komo ho a ye bedie eti tamkuchu enei e Premier League transfer day moves and registration of players ho komo ene ye bedi enana pay e wo dwumadi eso enti na dedicated to the Ghana Premier League transfers nko ho asem e ho komo ye ne various teams and experts bedi komo ahwe say why are the biggest losers and winners in this window e ho komo ho a ye bedie mama ye brekum de share obi de share ntafo papa akwa baba dwumadi so afizikwa no Prince Obaba kwa Brown so atanase and Herbert Bachiadom otro myhappyghana.com a host of a year inside the Premier League on ETV so and ene nyina agin kunya ye bedi nkomo na mom ene samutimi nkasa na je say United for me say and aka ma she and am mentimi express views na Joe na de na why onim sa wo ade ye na ba ma ba
enra no ba enra no ba yeah after show no head of sports so dia sempa started say obo dawro United win am so di nyabotre say no when abri United win the last time Liverpool visited Old Trafford no after match na mo sala the ball a share no motom no be fi say we ball no am so da bi pe mra no wa ball hat trick nti kwa obefa so a share United Old Trafford dey wa fan say ne bona fide property oye na de eti odi nya botere but oh United win eno ye pon ye ba say ye kofie United win say na odi kosa say odi milike kofie akakotena say match no obey enjoy a very beautiful game but eno a omo hwe game ni nyina no na no na me lenses e wo poakwa fie na wokọ na akohwe poakwa ene ne yire Liverpool and now Poakwana say Manchester United. No, you know, no more ball. Just imagine. Can you imagine? Ohene,
But how can you be supporting Liverpool in my house? I can't.
It's a democratic world.
How can you be supporting Liverpool in my house, man?
Pains now.
But Ohene, how is that? How can you be supporting Liverpool?
No,
me,
because me man
Manchester
but
it's responsibility to ma so be kire mo nyame ene team
but me ho efiti ase ne me pen so no so pay
enye no kure
sa wo but me man there omo United
me free juma be kasem bi kire me o kan mu agi say madwene ho amenti ase madwene ho amenti ase but the reason system o be ndey
o you know na it say Eric Ten Hag wa yade
sure son in Ben from Cologne Heaven that for Ben
Chabe mama
or the about say the butcher man Zando Martinez Ericsson Malacia very good signing indeed o me say na so bobia and that Salah FN who deep as we nyamoja mo tata sa
wow tina bench o wow was one start you and we number
Isioba from a year 37 was a fabulous day. United forever.
Hey, fabulous day. United forever.
The caption now would say a fabulous day.
It's a fabulous day. United forever. It's how we match this. Oh, I'm for be a brepa.
Was not there. Then it's when you be.
I'm for brepa.
When you be and say Liverpool. And it's first week.
And the win at this. Oh,
of course.
And that's enough for you.
These are bitterest rivals.
And before.
And that's enough for you. 3 out of 3.
Because
who say
now coach no kra no prior to this match no na the expectation kese pa about Marcus even say Anthony Martial no expect say Martial should be fit for this particular game but the little impact kra no you say eno United the no ebe say aba o say ye ko bompa ye wo
but Ohene uni say Inokud
yeah, I know cool.
Yes. And 2 matches. Manchester United, any Liverpool, any any America. 2 matches we or the debate. 67,000 Ghana cedis.
Wow. Hey.
Now the price no fire offer over 2.5 and yes. Over 2.5 and yes. Which means we be share into no combine over 3.5.
Okay.
Over 2.5. So what it means is that Anka say Liverpool and share and I say Manchester United in one share 3 goals crank. I say. And Ameriano or call say go no go. She say go no go no. Actually say first half no we be share but second half we be share. 67,000.
Now, umwa investors. Uka do di and Ochano saying.
Okay, Ochano 8,000 Ghana cedis.
8,000 will be
2 matches in Ochano 8,000.
Over 8,000.
Over 8,000.
Over 8,000.
Ochano 8,000 Ghana.
I could do not the age man. And yeah,
is your quarter boys in here analysis now. Yeah, the bet in account.
Mini bet here. We have commission say me go to laptop 5,000 the bet in bet 3,000 me 2,000 so also laptop the bet
2 matches and the total odds 3,000 and 194.79 odds.
But Brenya say I think say money effect you know.
Don't let's get
Ohwe United dia Ohene enra ohwe kwan supporters ne dey ahokeka di shia Kashimero and me, I don't understand the love for United no crowd to say I'll grow just say transfer no kwan fast so cry happen no kwan nipa ntiase and the way manner Real Madrid the first class support to player no from the coach, the club president, just omu nyina santa echire ni playmate nyina no oko eyo omu de ensanye omu ya. Wo uje omu ehira no, omu ehira eye abrante no.
Okay.
And no supported so say yes yenti jai. Na Glazers omu huna mani.
Na menim se mono munya de pam pesa. Endo akwebe piemu eye stadium war from car park and nipa buy.
Said the yenya de pie. No one nya de pompe.
Ti muntu. Na me nchire muntu. Obi na obi di ma no si boni.
5 Champions League winner.
Ole banaka say
Ebi na obi di ma no si boni.
Can't the person.
Na mo nim se no ho. And other players were as DMs are. Mo twam ho sa. Afi na mo nya ya mo.
Eyemre.
Huh? Of course. McFreddy, Bampoe McFreddy.
One and no. Now Ujidi say be a beginning of the summer and yeah. Casemiro.
Obi no obejedi. Say o come Madrid o tempting.
When it was sudden.
Akaje 7 days no dem won expect.
Ohene.
Okay.
And Brenya. Ohene. Enra coach in Ten Hag.
You have
cement between the stones.
Yo. Ebeje gu nse nche. Mbacho muko
Hasofoko. A player mo akogena from Olympics. Remember say free player.
A free transfer because the contract wu.
Me who are the no madwene ho amentiase.
Adentia.
Abekwe dey no.
Abekwe is such a very good player. And reactions say Abuache dey kire me no. And they say Olympics for Edwa papa.
Omodwa.
I'm more ranting.
Omodwa. Almost player no are ungrateful.
Yeah, because
how
ungrateful? They wanted to benefit from the transfer.
No, but you say
it's like a central contract extension anka.
Maxwell Abekwe. Olympics are such a platform, huge platform.
Assembly.
Only for the woman. Only for the woman. Only for such a huge platform.
Yeah. They are called last time now.
Ama, they say a man for to the Olympics. Eti sa anya hwe kura no wo ye player o standard no o ko any local league bia na obede enye problem but say Olympics at least omo so timi benefit bibi kakra but bia no Olympics for na omo negotiating skills no omo timi negotiate ye because say tie bia no I always set example with Matmo or to transfer
no awakokora ye bi ma Olympics
awakoso ye
sama ha se se ko na ewu bo extend ye and omotimi transfer no ma ha so kuma timi nya kakra
enti yes you will never know tomorrow footballer you will never know tomorrow say na you form yes una ukura mbokura ne de ukura trump card no you want to decide whatever you want but ochina no ebedu baby you can't decide very bad.
But any emotional conversation and as an emotional argument in the Olympics here. Plan contract or another club who how
let Olympics, let official of Olympics emra publicly to come and say nanka yepe Abekwe ni transfer ni bi ye can say you see ye can say and con sign extension. Some ben no who say come signing extension. Ohene.
No, you see, Joe, anything proper to convince the player.
Joe.
Wow.
Ohene, you see, and it's with our clubs. Omo tena ma players no, omo contract. Esawie player ni beye mover. Osi o odi enka extend ni enya kakra. Since tambena Olympics who say eso munya resale value ewo Abekwe so. Poor management. Ohene, poor management. Uma player no contract ni nyina ebesawia ansa ebia na has a year with Brenya no. Has ebia na se Brenya no contract aka 5 months. Enti move bi ba na okwa osi o de ye stand extension ni nya kakra. You see matma otu ade na oye no. Enye players nyina na beye.
That is true.
Awako de na oye ma Olympics last summer no. Enye player bia ene beye enti omo nti ase sa
Mudasiru su ye bi makoto
Mudasiru ye bi makoto you see no
for chilenti
you see what who player no your player there's a contract there's option anytime bia betimi a negotiate for extension what na ho a wo ye kokwa sasa omo
argument ni say the player gave them the word say local league there on be so babo na ne dum nyina so be kwa brochire
enti den
o ti ase enti o mi say brochire na obekọ dia and the problem ni ho ye de o munya kakra but kasama kidim
obi agent me no betem hwe Olympics am no more problem Razak Kasim say has in echi according to sources I'm table $6,000 aka Ghana say 2 or 3 months on the contract how
but Olympics are registered no
I'm registered in Bob sign
oh more registered valid contract
say contract say who here
no but
aka 2 months
there's 2 months
no boy no so person kobo has to folk
no but Thomas registered no
see Ohene
no but contract na kanisha
2 months
what is that
it will say pure the club would decide say what they any transnational contract no
emu na ko free
now unko free
is it good business
what you say but it's always good to say
but I can tell you say the reason why and I said the reason Olympics am Kasima nkono the amount no
sika no more dey bad
yes
that's 2 months all time player
they would make the player stay register convince him to extend his contract and sell him.
They depend on player any agency.
You see.
They depend on this
idea say okay stay. Ye club aba opeso to but you see your contract no ya nye niema ye ntu de onim ma tena ha ne ya register ya be convince wa no extend kakra. Ohene or extend wi a na afi na o se wo kwa akoton no e de amahas no wanyi sika na apese onye sika ne bia ade na extension no wanye de deda. Until we say Abekwe, the contract now.
So what I get is that they want the player to move. Plan the umbrella.
Yes.
And they will not stop the player from moving. Yes. But what it is that they want to benefit from the transfer.
You see, if you Ohene, many problem say Olympics want to benefit from any other player. Or your own player, but who person benefit here? Ohene, there are ways player no obe transfer no. So
Prince, you are right. Joe is also right. There is the moral argument and there is the legal argument.
Of course.
Based on legality, the player is not wrong.
Yes.
He is free to move to anywhere.
Not, yes.
Based on the moral argument.
There
are moral
player contract.
Yes. But say you are doing now question and what do you mean say legality in Kwan and the baby sometimes you put the legal issues aside and deal with the moral issues as well. Olympics one fee say look platforms are when you be doing into at least let us also benefit from the investment we made in you.
You gave him the platform. Yes. What was the resource? He gave you resource.
Yes.
Emotions are okay. Leo Messi went walk out of Barcelona because of emotions.
Because as you speak, so as we move down here, I'm sure the Olympics will be ready to have him for him to relaunch. And there's so many arguments for and against, but I'm saying that you are right. Those are right. Yeah. Because you won't say certain one. Oh yeah, because the legal and that's just a munti.
Because since I was you, obetimi akon na ma back so Olympics now there.
But you can also say player you ungrateful because why extend it? Because he's not bound to do that.
The comment is coming from
Olympics.
Is coming from the communication director of Olympics.
Yeah.
Or see player ungrateful. But as to why Tioka said Debbie no.
That's bogus.
The reason when Tioka saw you ungrateful no. Ye Timin say the player is ungrateful. Ye Timin Kasa, but he can be an omni player not transfer 1-on-1 more the cry.
Yeah.
So media can never betray. Eti metna so once it's a local club there.
Somewhere ungrateful. Olympics
but
Sana no work across a contract.
He's
ungrateful. Obi akwa ungrateful.
Also Kasimu.
Yes. E wo manu se kasa sentosene CEO no epe. Ungrateful. Then they ungrateful.
There is something happening at Olympics.
Abuwa ben yes are ungrateful.
There is something happening at Olympics. Why are they not able to keep hold on to their coaches, their coach and their players? What is it? Is there a transfer negotiation? And then what is it wrong? The players are leaving and later they come back to the public and they come and say these players are ungrateful. What is there? There should be something wrong.
Ebiana, there's a way of doing things at Olympics. What you say? We know how training grounds.
Yes.
Ebiana ye ebusuan ya fan say ebusuan ya fan say nuanom ene ya de. And I know the relationship between know the relationship between the Abe brothers and Amakai. I know the relationship between those two boys especially and the board chairman. Unu say New York to ano call Basel. Mukai. Say Uncle Yi Osaba Mufano or someone. That's a junior brother. And maybe some conversations have gone on. I am just speculating. That they feel say, oh, based on relationship, no crowd, no papa, no crowd, no. At least look at the interest of the club as well.
Stay.
It's a bit complicated.
Me, I think it's
a bit complicated.
For general manager, Olubu Abeka say, and I know work as what I do. HRA Montro, no, I could sign contract with Matters. Now you have a Muscle Abeki, one of the key players in the team.
Yeah.
On the side, the Ejaho. And me, to me, was a surprise when they said, oh, joining us. It was really a surprise.
Because it wasn't on the radar.
Yes.
Their face there.
Yeah. Player status committee.
That's it.
No,
I make you case as be or but I be quite the end of the candidate. Play no contact.
Oh, yeah, they
na oko. Or one right to say oko. But also be a one taking advantage and negotiate here.
Yeah.
Opposite player or the stop on the same crana. Or they for office.
Now, only the Bayo Yapa. Once I can buy in the public domain. And then come back faster call because and they're signing a bigger car. I'm pa. And to both say, if it's the one say, I be quick soon. A warm
But cast your mind to something. When was the last time Has played across the Olympics?
Intense. Olympics money
every time.
Okay, my main comment on so Saint Osei or Kasama for the Accra Great Olympics, the Wonder Club. Say good morning.
Good morning, I have to say, the power. I am the deputy na
Oh, said power. Okay, deputy committee. Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. But and maybe aboko there.
Yamiado maybe aboko.
Na dey na bentia ohwe mo official handle kwana ase abekwe kona okono. Mo ya pa o. Dey na abasa.
I think in every life of a person who you become fond of somebody, you feel very sad about the issue, but change is inevitable in life, and he didn't renew his contract with the club, and then feels that he wants to move on, and our signing had to focus and see idea. Because he has been with us for close to 5 seasons, and moving away from the club after 5 seasons. So I think there's going to be a pain in the flesh of all supporters and then all members of the club.
And out of pain, and I'm what I say, plan are you ungrateful? And I say it's the actual reality.
Well, I think all things being equal, you can't say player is ungrateful. You can't say that you are not also pained, but then it is football, and then this is how football is. So you can't say anything. If nothing at all, Rudiger could have still stayed with Chelsea, and then said that for what Chelsea has done, I want to still keep myself for Chelsea and renew my contract. Christensen would have done the same, but then they all left the club to different clubs. So you won't call this ungratefulness. The only thing you can say is that he wants to go, and then you just have to make him go.
But did you guys always say Uncle Bestie no Obama Olympics and also at least benefit from the transfer?
Well, it was part of the schedule. Says Anka, the contract made by able to make a renew contract now. Eddie Amayan, but the player also wishes to have a feel of a different environment. Like I said, change is inevitable. He wants to have a new environment. He wants to feel a different side of the game. So opportunity to better home. He wanted to go.
And you guys have made him go. Of course, no money to me be money control be there.
Because where the thing has gotten, we have no control than to say, okay, if you want to go, then we have no problem with it. Because since the end of the season, I think after coming back from Black Galaxy's camp, he trained twice with the club until the contract finally ended, and he didn't even turn up for training again.
Oh, okay. So he indeed was professional about it. Besides on players, Kasim Razak, Mutimi register.
Kasim Razak is registered by the club. He is the member of the club, and he's still the captain of the team.
Has he extended? And I say the running contract now, what they register?
The running contract now, you're the register now as a player, but hopefully, Kasim will be so then very soon, we better say he has extended his contract to not less than 2 years.
What many way the member of question way. I remember do my register no.
Yeah, registered member is part
Okay.
of the team.
Menim say mo supporters ni be on social media enwi pa say you guys are not taking advantage of this big name Amenya in terms of marketing and promoting the player and taking advantage of him to even lure a year corporate Ghana into thinking Olympics. What is the real plan? What is the real situation at hand?
Well, I can say they are not far from the truth, but then in everything that you do, you also have your plans, you also have your strategies. I think if you look at other clubs, they have how they want to do their player announcement. We know Ajimabedi is a very big name that we would want to use. It's unfortunate that the Ghana top four had to come, the Ghana tournament had to come intermittently. But then what we wanted to do is that we wanted to do a very big unveiling to unveil all our players, but then make Ajimabedi stand out for that. We didn't want to make a very big announcement without Ajimabedi wearing the beautiful colors of Great Olympics. So make sure even the jersey we are using for tournaments, 2 seasons ago jersey, and we are using. So hopefully we want to do everything and we want to make it very beautiful and very nice for everybody to appreciate. See Ajimabedi wearing a very nice, beautiful Icarius made wave Great Olympic jersey. To even unveil the jersey alone is something we are thinking of, not to just come out and announce that we are fine Ajimabedi.
Okay, very well. Season be chassis, be bam ho na ya be share more expectation of the new season. But do you, as a club administrator, would you wish say anka season be chassis and window no closing and I say the current format of the window closing before the season starts no? Okay, mamo.
Well, I think connoisseurs of the game, I've had a lot of chats with them. Even for last week, I was a window inclusive. I think we had a lot of chats with them. But then, hey, you yourself, as a club, that at the end of the season, these are the players you'll be losing. At the end of the season, this is the strategy you want to go into next season with. So you should already know the kind of players you would need in the team. So it shouldn't be an excuse to any person that to me I have enough time to make signings. To me I have enough time to go into the market. You know the deadlines already, and then you know what's supposed to be done. But say Kayen Kwadianka, closing the season, 3 weeks or 4 weeks close to the beginning of the season, I think it's totally absurd. And I was like, because looking at even Europe started their season in the first week. Many of the team clubs and leagues will started on the first week of August. Yet still, the transfer is going to close at the end of August. And they even completed their season before we did complete in Ghana here. But we are rather closing our transfer window earlier than they are doing. So I would only plead with the GFA that when we are copying, we should just copy right. When we are copying, we should just copy right. But displeasure there, we will all have displeasure. But then the transfer window was given earlier. So if you had any plans, you should have planned accordingly.
Very well. Medasipa said for your time with us on Happy FM. Let me show. All right. Olympics for and Masamati. He's brought some clarity to the matter.
Yes.
I
like his posture. Unlike the usual ungrateful. I like his posture.
Okay.
And he responded to Asamoah Mekan earlier. Said, look, you can't go about telling people say the ungrateful. When your opportunity to negotiate, come to me to get the player, extend his contract. Wako omonye skanibi. One yes sir, we should stop this. We gave him the platform, ungrateful and all that.
Brenya, I said, "Kone do the no so nsamu APP ba."
So
Yes, I said the agent is not happy, and as we sit down, we don't know whether you say has got register or not.
Oh, I said we can easily check. Mame, 2 minutes and I'm checking. Oh, you told you Olympics for us at a friend. Ni. Very fine. Boga also message you. Yeah, mama message. Ariki, I'm on Instagram.
For him. No idea. Unim say we dey yen kan bebre. Eno Old Trafford near course when they so in so catchere. Send Manchester United a new signing Brazilian international Casemiro. Buy na omo veli no wie chi na agro no hyehyɛ so no United edi nkunima na yade na efe papa na after say embokra ne de omudi nkunim no abrantie Marcus Rashford ono an de to atena de ma United as a winning goal buy game no mom judging club obano no wogidie ma papa so ebefa na ankoye na yentie no after say odi encho Old Trafford.
Really aggressive in the beginning. It was clear. It was absolutely clear what will happen. But then reality shows when you are ready, or if you are really ready. And I think in the beginning they were more aggressive than us in these kind of challenges. They got then how the one ball didn't go in. In a game like this against an opponent like United, that would be obviously very helpful if you could score in this moment, going 1-1 in half time or whatever. Actually, we showed the boys two situations where we did really well and where we just didn't arrive in the right moment in the box, stuff like this, where we were really passing around in the half spaces where they couldn't grab Bobby, where they couldn't, if we used him in that moment, we had the next midfielder free.
Way and summer a club or can at the far home. Now we are Eric Ten Hag. Or don't know idea we say, what you say, choir master. Eric Ten Hag switch Richemu near for football by or say, in fact, we're there a chassis cry.
We can talk about tactical, but it's all about attitude. And now you see, we bring the attitude on the pitch. There was communication, there was a fighting spirit, and especially there was team. And then you can see what they can achieve because they can play football.
Abba, I had there United 2, Liverpool 1. Na coachy a kasa edifa Casemiro ho na yentie.
Today we had leadership on the pitch, but he is the one as well. He knows the game, he knows how to win. So in his career he wins so many trophies. So that's important to have that in your team. Rafa Varane is it.
Wey and sama coach na kan defa Brenya Casemiro ho na ne krakra mu no ade Brenya ne di any Marcus Rashford. Unim say ono de oye player or temperament is meant for big game. Winning there or starting United will make webs in there. No, she shit him say na Rashford ekasa edifa a game no.
You know, it's obviously a massive game for the club. I've always said, regardless of the circumstances that you're in, a game against Liverpool is massive, and no matter what circumstances you're in. So to get the win today is massive, and like Jayden said, we've not done so well starting the season, so it's good to pick up the first 3 points. To be honest, I think just energy. We started the game at a higher tempo. And we was tired towards the end, but we kept going and we just stuck at it. They got a goal back and we didn't fold. We kept defending well, and it was an enjoyable game to play in.
Way Brenya Marcus Rashford or say Ababium, send no shape big clubs last time was Liverpool free no go no cramba. Now say I said mom shamu no mo kukutua chese me magic mo kutua bibi enei masenya biem mahu kwan no e ma ono so edi go na ka ho ye kan enei UEFA fo ani abrese krodom pa omo asem omo kan se financial fair play do omo edi be di dwuma papa enti ama omo starte se nei Barcelona fo omo be bi omo esikasemu ahwehwehwemu kwan omo fo so ba bia ese sika bi owo abeti obasa omo ni sika owo abeti omo nya sika bi omo akoton de be omo tise ensem hwanyan UEFA for say enyo omo nko a class best 20 uko Italy a use FIFA financial fair play rules no dia Juventus Inter Roma omo nyina ho ede ebumbom a sanso na Arsenal omo so England omo so enei omo totototo pa omo so hu bomu Paris Saint-Germain Barca Juve Chelsea place teams nyina no eyade a UEFA ba betwe omo aso enam say sika no ba bi free bomu eyusu omo de tototo no omo dwene ho a omo ente ase kra ye kan na eyade Brenya Vinicius Junior free no trend pa ni nyina ne trend no trend say Ohene omo say wakwa share go no share no say Luis Nazaro Dalima go e bia o share ye e bia o de share olele 2006 wo eye Germany
me ejo me makama dwan chire player ne pa
ade na Ghana for mo di akwa na tem sa
ombo ade in natem
debi infanto ho o say go na o say go na Luis Nazaro Dalima
tie jo tie me in fact bi wo ho a enye unnecessary
say ne papa no lele ana so twetwe na na
papa na wo twetwe no wanyini sim bebre o
but say tie ene de olele
wo na wahye go a fa go to where na de Ronaldo di year olele 2006 na ko fa ba se wo so ye bi na wa fa ni Ronaldo
debi olele complain
ti
olele wa complain
se ono o timi kan ye na be kana se mama no na fa ni Ronaldo
the papa so che say ni role model ni idol any eye Luis Nazaro Dalima enti ni papa
onim say de say man bu fuku on say celebration na Ronaldo ye o ye bi ni sana ya o ye si
I say no o che say wo sue bibia free no ho so
but still no kan ye the same back Ronaldo dey na facing way tu no konye the same Ronaldo dey na facing way
amoye mo ko jiji ntokwa mo kan say Brenya na said ko fe ni o mo share next month mo di na tem
ye ndi na tem
na mo
dey ka che ne say omu ade he
no mo ade no
enye na fe ni Ronaldo
me de man ke
dey be em hin kwan say Ronaldo dey no kwa fe
me de man ke bi o ye share no next month ya o
o chimu bomo 3 goals
oju ahono ba ya che o say yo
obaka che ne ma say ye nya adwuma
ye keep yesu dey
ye nko mo spirit ko
me de we no bi obi bo and ya do no me shim na me twa na me twa so me nkibi
enye ade no why we ade ko bo against Vinicius why na dey no ko bo
Professor Odwe
ho be take no so ya do ma say ni abro ba kwa no mu ade de me ka no jo fasi na ye nto aso be mo news ma ye boche adom why
ye di si no na ene match se be baso ewo ye UEFA Champions League it's a clubs ni bibiri na wi ata so pa na owi match se ene e baso na ade a ye ball boko Dynamo Zagreb Dynamo Zagreb omo de omo twen ochina na omo atimi ade afam na mom kwabena owusu osi na kan edema Karabakh Agban FK ewo Azerbaijan na omo any team anidi any Victoria Pleasant ewo Czech Republic and be boy ni the first leg no omo ehia no omo hia no ekoye 0-0 bia antimi anyede anhye eye ne nyonko enti this time no ade a obia ebetimi aiden a qualify mbukura ne de ewo eye game no sanso ena Benfica for omo ewi ni 2-0 ewo Dynamo Kiev for so ene omo etrenfie no omo ne eye Dynamo Kiev abo e de abo ni dendende sanso na Red Star Belgrade eye Usman Bukari ono so Ghanaian international ojina mu dendende ono Ibrahim Mohamed mu nyina Ghana for ebro mu ene eye Israel Ball Boko Maccabi Haifa e de boy ni dendende na yese ho ensema no first leg no omo lusu 3-2 edi ema eye team na ma Usman Bukari edi eye yellow card na ade ne se ohwe se ne eye amoawi ataso no mpese enei omutimi kokọ mo anim ne dia na je Champions League no yebenya a lot of Ghanaian players ombetimi ayede abom homodin pa
yebenya bi so Europa ne Conference League na so okay mbacho unsendra na eye James Milner ene VVD di boani pa Thomas fa picture no to na ye hwade kakra na Milner se VVD no mpese betwe no enti santu nya ball na odandan ho sa no na ogina ho sa den se gunachi a wo na chi o na Milner go no to na kan masa they draw movement no we defender mpese be betwe ma I can say oh na Van Dijk is the only defender yen twen no so ya say
protect Saudi ne pa
no any say be say dey no hia James Milner kan adwan chen pa o de bra the first we hear James Milner ne bria what can adwan chen VVD na me akokora metimi tum to fo na koya tweme bra na ntwu bi ha ugina ho sa say I am the only defender yen twen
Ohene VVD he's been poor
this season
3 games in Nigeria. I watched him against Fulham on my first game no, and I was surprised. He was everywhere, and in fact, even that game, also penalty in that game. And
when there's pressure on them,
and look,
he will be exposed always.
Yes,
when there's pressure on them,
I like the spirit of James Milner. He's 35 years old,
and he was putting the tackles.
on the Ujina Hosa because o protect ade na o kan no
statistics
the only footballer Premier League defender yentwen no but not when go ba be show if sad game no ball no or so ko Sancho so an ka bia
o pre boy
Emma on place ball no said you place in so agree the me na ye any there I like show leadership because they are the leaders in the team e drew baby a emu aye den na show leadership and that was what Milner was saying.
Andra obi send me video obi say tama na Chelsea e da form by 3 na N'Golo Kante ye warm up aba Bobby na video send me say Ghana for so mu kasa pa Thomas fa video no to na ye hwa we show warm up akwa na ye bobo na anya warm up to me feel warm up ne pa sa warm up ju ntimi nye hwede brafis be hwa kola no na ntizen Kante tini bi o
na kola na musi N'Golo Kante
na di
Chelsea
na di na so odi betima ye we
odi dit mi odi ba wait ozo ya de kapopo
na sa kola na musi we N'Golo Kante
N'Golo Kante nti
but I would say
some jokes are very, very expensive. Oh, nipa na down. Onya kwara.
We say we give say 6 years or 5 years.
Ye hwe nipa mu maso. Ani na nantu.
And the hwe
Ye de hwe ni age.
Okay.
Bi go out me hwe ni sechi. What you say? E bi out me hwe
Kai.
so.
1 2 kai abada.
Ye wo me say.
Kai.
Me hu sa yi na me so papa. Onya small boy.
What's that papa?
Ni ko la bi no obobo pa.
we here then here papa.
Oh, nya papa.
Na papa bi watch ko. Be very open safo. Na come as for oye tietia. No very neat. Na yeba o hye ne mpaboa kama fra ne tuma akoyas afia ko bebi kutwa bia komasifo bi worum kwa bi fon kwala o me niti o hwa ko le bia wo ko a wa hye na hene ma e fra ne tuma na se he
Obi na wate.
me papa no ati jaju aka no
Obi na wate.
those people they are
we
say
say the warm up
Chelsea that
oye odo don't mean speed send Chelsea for no
Chelsea for no catch them say Kalidou Koulibaly no
Oinema
ye turning na pa
Puma for release jerseys for national team say ko work up
na Ghana ka ho
Ghana de na ka ho
home no ye fe pa
but away
na am say problem ho
away no red na e gondo
da dey 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 nim no side pocket and front pocket
there be a design who say all the national teams
no Senegal dey me hu ye no BB there be
Morocco for cry no so raise question say na Puma be your mujesi say amamu a they have to also almost sisan
me say dey nim no
wo dey hwa brofo no de no Thomas fato so
Puma na what the Ghana dey
Czech Republic Italy we those countries ni nyina Serbia no ne omo ka ho a then now ba Africa
and we approve
Ghana then
once
this way
somewhere release
teams no more support.
There be on Puma on quality control hwe aye nimpa na approve just we my
na also how omo farm for approval
We want to make us say who no internet so enye fe be show mo be ofe.
Aha no obi anya approval wa ha
and
no
they will tell you say omo ye jesi no based on we
dey
I thought Ghana there no then I say pocket no
where's
that box na design woman no just there we no keke
that box na hoye dey
ye bibi kura ma nya
the box na ho
enye we na mo say ye retro no
there be enye we white one
na ye retro no
white one e clean pure white
see obi o ha bia bibi danim
e di ni mo sa e dey we ni mo
design no say bi dey fe what you say by dey no the way ade ne
dey say square do
but why
debi e da was no debi e da was e dey me minti asi e dey
why you can't tell say f pa ho
sa square na da ho no sa square e da ho e dey
na say enye red enye ye red ni o ana
ai as we moja red
we ye red devil red ni bi
we as moja red ase mo yesu di red na moja red enti no
na dey ni mu dey o yen say je bad o ana Plus ida ho na crest ida nchen
enye
no matro bibi won nchen ho ida and no matro won nchen be person me zoom na me kuni bibi o say bibi sanda on the your left side
it's that line na ba form na aye square eye den ho
eye design papa
eye design enye fe design.
Salmon.
Oh, yellow. The one was a design and fair.
They all can Ghana no match.
Ghana no match.
Design in fair. We Senegal for the
Cameroon the no cry. Salmon so be bisa na.
Senegal for the green.
Me who Senegal.
Na we Morocco. Morocco the
Charlie
Senegal.
Morocco the.
Wait, just be say, o share to 5 in 6 o. What's that?
So that's
o make say be factors bebre.
Just be o share 5 in 6 o. O dey o.
Say omo ye jesi na.
You share black here in Zimbabwe ko ball 2006 who dey see. O dey o just be o share. You ball 5 in 6 na you okay.
That's a Ohene ebia ye hu ebe ye fa. Ye hwe ye hu.
I'm say we
picture we hu ni ye jesi na hu na.
Or say box. Box no honestly box no me hu bia o box no.
Na obede hu.
And na hosa.
Yo. You find say say
Ghana.
Charlie, Liverpool and what's really the real situation? Is the injury and I say the money factor. The energy levels, the aggression of United, the tempo, the pressing. Can they sustain it? Is it the dawn of a new era under Ten Hag?
Yeah, I think so. Andra, before the game, I told my brother Prince the game was going to be a blockbuster. Nah, I don't can be pentem. I think I was expecting a lot from Manchester United. From a year Ten Hag first game or preseason against Liverpool, that game ended 4-0. So people thought it was a fluke. Now you started a year English Premier League, United have got 2 games normally almost winning here. And now going into the game against your bitterest rival Liverpool, the coach needed a response. Also not already Old Trafford. With whatever that is going on, say Glazers out. United needing to strengthen their squad, Now I knew said definitely, something was going to happen. And I think after the game, Ocean Kofa Casemiro effect. He's a serial winner. And said, no, so I cut him, propel Manchester United to respond. I think it was a good game. And with Oshe, this is the first time we say Eric Ten Hag has been able to then call the shot as a manager. Going into the game, you drop your captain, Harry Maguire. Also Cristiano Ronaldo. There have been theories that people will tell you, say, you don't bench your best players. But Oshe the planner or the go into the game, it tells you, say, not only the whole year, there is a coach and opposite winning. Because lineup nearby now, I didn't see Maguire, I didn't see Cristiano Ronaldo. I was asking myself, say, can we trust Rashford? Can we trust Jadon Sancho? Can we even trust Elanga? And Abrantia, Rafael Varane, and guy
Martinez,
Licha. I will never joining the team. Going to this game, how are they going to perform? And truly, Madrid, Varane performance are not Oche or Madrid. I think so. Joining Manchester United, and then I'm going to say yes, they are top player. I think yesterday it was a new signing for the club, and Martinez needed. He stood as he's a butcher. Yesterday, he was my man of the match. Solid. In yesterday's game, we didn't hear people talk about his size, his commitment, his aggressiveness, and the way he control ball in Prono, I think was superb. Yeah, United started game, they took the game to almost the game there. They took it to Liverpool. The press and everything was intact. I'm hoping this should be what the stepping stone for United. This is what should drive them. Liverpool, I think say money yesterday we all witnessed it. And Omulusu Bayern Munich a Twitter account a Twitter just trying to jab Liverpool because it tells you how valuable and I say what an asset money was to Liverpool. And there was what I'm saying. First half in Liverpool, 1 shot on target, just one. And last season when they were dominating United both home and away, you could see Mane's contribution. He's a big way. He was a huge component of Liverpool team, but I don't know whether if he wasn't really appreciated. Yesterday, I think they really needed money, and Obi Oshe game would attest to what Atama making. For me as a United fan, there I am very happy with we getting that win. Especially I said last season, Liverpool shared 9-0 on aggregate, 9-0. Now Yetimia started this season, not in our first game. Yetimia beat you back to back within 2 or 3 months. I saw him pre-season 4 in a very competitive game in the Premier League. Yetimia show him 2-1 there. I think, this is how United should build up. But going forward, is Eric Ten Hag. Is he going to stick with this team? Is it because you don't change a winning side? And I'm hoping United will complete 2 signings. And him say Anthony will join the team. we are hoping say Frankie Dion in some years, you know, ever be cut him, you know. Maybe, or as I said, you know, the season has started for Manchester United.
Ohene, mami fa kakra nka. Your captain. Disastrous. Harry Maguire. Yes, she no odwigu. Yes, she no odwigu. And problem surrounding captain at Manchester United no, the biano nkoye. Ofi Leicester buy initially will be impressive. And so share the performance all the time with the three lions are. Now be when we United are. Then you ask yourself say, play away or what attitude be? Or the ball England national team. No, some with different attitude or the ball Manchester United are now. Some quite be crowd there. So me find say ordinary player be crowd, but you are the captain for Manchester United. You name how captain of teams before Bukurano, they assign you say you are the captain of a team no Kurano. You name how responsible you are, but the captain with the on your responsible ba kra. Eti one key factor odim one static game no Martinez ba ya agent and ba be share eye nanamu no alongside Rafael Varane no and it pay off. Odi no to nchen a Abrante Anthony Martial and Rashford, or the telepathy, the understanding of these two players, you know, and also what we say, now always, you know, a positive results. The coach Eric Ten Hag, you know, build the team around Anthony Martial, especially the attack. It was around Anthony Martial, and he was blazing. Our preseason, since prior, you know, I have coach, you know, and me teacher, me say, Abrante, I'm more coach, you know.
Okay.
It was difficult. But the CA are not all expected to play and a for this particular game. No. From bench you crawl by no crano. Look at the assist.
Or the
Rashford.
Almost don't put once you.
That's it. Yeah. And not the back on no. Football is sanity.
Okay.
I say it here once say. But Liverpool for Omonjin to me say Omodincho simplicity.
Okay.
Omolusu.
Prince, Ronaldo and Maguire rose on the bench, you know. Long may he continue, and I said they have a part to play, especially Harry Maguire as captain of the team.
I remember set time one OJ now Obi expect so be captain every in some yes for now or best take it to Harry Maguire. The next day in the interview be was say it's all about competition. The fact that Oye captain in say he will be playing every match, a competition, a the onu coach no obehu or training. So I just want to take that word for it. Say maybe a training, any day, who training, and then rather pre-match a thoughts now. Or see, look, communication is the reason why he's opted for Martinez. And Rafael Varane, communication, commitment, and a positioning, and then be a game and. Obi enu say Martinez no oye ketwa onwa onye your defender or what is say Rafael Varane and Harry Maguire but Enra look at his ball positioning, look at the communication with Rafael Varane. And before the game there's this stats who Manchester United 20 matches Rafael Varane Amubino omo lose 10 the obobi omo lose 4. So what it means is that so we there's stability, there's communication. We've seen Harry Maguire and Rafael Varane in games. If communication, it's not that great, and I think say Enutina or the Netina bench, but he's still the captain of the team. And as much as Oye fit, now all training training there, we will see him with games. But I think say Cristiano Ronaldo there, coach, time and time again, you busano bia about. Cristiano Ronaldo or say knew the level of fitness or no pay. You know say one journey team no preseason. The team did a lot of work preseason. So across Europe, Manchester United, any club was starting a preseason and term essaying all the top clubs are away Europe. It is not per se who the shape of the team. Ronaldo, for whatever reason, family reason, personal reason, when Timmy and journey team for preseason. And coach, last week said or pay. Ne level no ne fitness level no open to a certain level nti bia oduru ha best started no ewo games no. But even Enura kakra no kra obam 6 minutes no obam no. Who the commitment? I mean, I don't doubt the commitment to Manchester United, but I think say poor judgment, the decision not to show up ewo pre-season any adini nyina e contributed to the na said the United started season no. But I think say it was a very good win. I think say Enura Liverpool and compete ewo game no. Ohene, what is the attribute of a year Georgian club Liverpool? High pressing. Enura ohun so mo pressing ewo game no.
Every time they try to do it, United caught them on the counter.
Yes. On another attribute to Liverpool team, and say they win second boss. And who say win second boss. In fact, Liverpool cover 18.18 kilometers in that game. Manchester United cover 113.78 kilometers in that game. So obviously, they didn't compete in that game. But I think say their season will start almost season also. The best start is better you see your problems early. Now I solve you more. You know him say Thiago Alcantara is part of their system. He's out injured. Enura Darwin Nunes for that unfortunate day Okoye headbutt Okoye red card. He was on the bench. Diago Dallo. Diago Jota ujina game a unim ni mirika ni ball position any ade. Omo injury situations, but I think say Sadio Mane so corner or and so I take some spark out of this Liverpool team. Yes, the thought say na appreciating ye any idea, but and we all knew say a better Liverpool going into the season.
When say any emrem so we bet ya caprempo and sana yama bill free of charge. What's answering say it's yamra so
I hold over Brenya and I become home. Our ha. Menya, Commonwealth medalist, Commonwealth medalist, silver medalist, Joseph Komi, our ha. Abraham Mensah, so winning silver, our ha. And Abdul Wahid, as our ha. And Deborah Aqua, winning bronze, our high jump, bronze in high jump. Oh, Commonwealth Games, of course, so Birmingham 2022. But my coach, Penimu, our ha. Already team no boxers enim akoje this amazing achievement every year. Of course, me wo communication director as our Jojo Asen as our ha. Now my coach ni kan ni komo and sakwa maba boxers no so any Deborah so coach we dey ye mo aba so for leading the team in bringing us these amazing medals from the Commonwealth Games 2018 Gold Coast you winning only one medal. And then mun kwamu by 4 medals, 3 medals, and a Brenya. Your boy Basu, and Jumadia, what's me aye. Oba Viega, ma translate, Kimi. Ma translate. Good.
Brenya, mene, Buaka coach, Viega. Ane yale na kano ni bua bio question say gani ehia ya chimi o ba jo big question say gani okay boy wo body meno asano nyo yuega she ko nyo yuega no big question ya chimi coach ba answer gami na kano ni boxer say o ba answer gami na ka
photo from the soon
okay coach no very okay.
Woni penny adue ene penny nankasa mu otutuntuma ne nana num nyina adwane no nti ene
se nkonkon be fie na mo friend ho penifo empopani one abo wade
nti bono wade na unkola ne nyina no adwane ja nti
omunyane de wo kaso obi adwane ma ran mom kosu ade
Alan wa mane oyare
good
kele onenam
no onenam kele emergency masoma no kumase
ndo kumase mra
okwadwuma bia man
ana dia kaso de dia
ya basa no so esuan de business master on visa ni wa they will come after dem bia na how what is your yasamo
eso di peni adue
how to say
wo di peni adue
asha kura be ye say ha asha so ha what you say
I'm call refresher
course in idea what you say asha ko na what na wo kan de yo de get bocho high sense 14 you say yes wo ho so for nya sorry o se bra factory ho ekofo bi na bi nom di bibia bobo ho say high sense on boa o so ba factory ho ebeto ade a Every obosumia ye woman need that so adunum 29th August 2022. Echo September 2022. Obeto the fact you want say high sense for the man which is everything. Hey, infinum edaho bibi touchiwa on be ni yana so on more from. Ne wo man ko number B so be the bia bo high sense oboa. Kota the papa free high sense for. Fridge now pay. Television now pay. Diffuser now pay. Air conditioner now pay. Gas cooker, washing machine, smartphone, sound system, and so then I'll pay free high sense for our anchor. So campaign a year and I say promotion a year. A free 29th August. I go see September 8th. 10 years. You see, yes, you are also for any sorry. No, I'm a cancer. About for any yammy. And it's Mr. Wada. I saw the Udias and Power or Besses Cow. I shall. Are they? Come prepare when it be. Come to Udias and Power directly. Say yes, you are also for any sorry. Yanko high sense for Yanko to him from where your family direct promo and a year. High sense. Everyday prices, everyday people. High sense. Or Tony ma papa. Come on, just so and not from where. Then no money in Kitahun, ye and son of 2 and 0302 55 0000 0302 55 0000. People to have sense. Oh, baby, Abekana Pass, North Industrial Area. You were him from Putema, Bachona, Junction Mall, Takradi, Sunyani, Kuman City, everywhere. Takradi, Manchester, such man. Baby, Abeko be a high sense. The moment continue, baby. So me high sense for high sense no adibi bo ho debi ko factory ho na ye bebo amade o to bia so etimi akosui abusa for me di odi asempa ko ha me oware me tremu e de ama alangri and city college askele ene omu nyina etu bata ko pe bibia bedi Greater Accra Volleyball Association for ye omu league no anya asemketwa na week 22-24 ena ye draw the moon say some there chopo vice chairman our German Greater Accra Alfred Ofe and ye kasaye empempen so a omu league no adru.
This week, November 24th week, and I was just in the league table now. I said, Otomo said, Nama Akoyi, teams know about the competition is very, very keen. So far, organizers, we are happy about the way things are going.
Opening Alfred Ofe eto aso empempen so omodro na mom ombotaye omde yesa league nimpo omu enyana.
Sure, like I said, because if let me see comparing this year to last year, improvement, and at least that is our achievement. And then come in terms of discipline, but last year you're born in a way business. This year, you are choosing things, but in the day, monitor performance. Every week we are able to monitor all the teams that play the league. Now, sure, improvement will last year.
Abusuan for year, twas the Kwakutukubomo, Richard Comey. Our Kense Kusi now what year 27th August here woman our Oklahoma our US Abuchimem super lightweight contest and a walk on our brand Rico Jose and a Dico Sieni. Really come say Ghana for you fan by Bontanechi, Sabia Nema Bekmakuye Demons. I saw someone teaching a brand here in the Olympic Games or Koji Bronze Maya, a brand here Bomodi Papa, or and Tokwami and San, I want a professional you with a Toswami and San. On Samuel Moses Edeko Boso, our Nigeria, Lagos, Bolongum Stadium, when a basso and waterweight contest, a basso, a year, Kosiada Ebe, no, na Brante Samuel, Techi, Ekacha Ghana for one Nigeria, for Nigeria, you say, Omotue, no Mamma Lagos, by your own Batanechi, what you made in Kunim, our professional, Quentua, Wotu, the Samotechi, so him pie body African of Union chain. I'm wrestling. Catch them young and then they'll be yours forever. A brand here, a friend of sensible president, and Atuja say, Cosada Bay or not hall, and Yasem Ketua, and penny for beyond funny money and what fast right. No man maybe Biara intimate and Kosuye, shall be almost do home by Jim, or I'm resting you. I did chip a bray, or the one more, a bit me Edding Kunimpo, so berry Sansua, who bit me Edding Kunim, and that's what bit me at the chip a phone. Quabi Bremsi will run an ampon Sansa on the Biada, so then the supporters in Akasa, how much they say, Division 2. GF4 Eduamoko, and Yadumbe Aquacha, on Bobre, any Division 1.
Throw challenge to the FA, Ora Prosper, Secretary, General Secretary of the FA, on your very careful. Yeniabre, Nana investment ayano. I'm telling him.
The General Secretary of Ghana Football Association, Ora, lawyer Mo.
On your very careful because
I threaten, because one very careful. Why lawyer new?
Offer, baby, I do any bre. One cassa through one.
You are born.
Make Amanate, sa letterway is not even on the letterhead of the FA. Enti baby a sa letterway free by no. Omo me chechere yase. Enu nti oma gina so e de dimoti yen no. Ye enti ase ne, enti ase chena.
So enti ase ne, enti ase chena. Na etwa so ne atwetwe komo kire se empo letter ni mpokro om de mo so omo yomadi de afi division 1 mpokro ano. Se me pray biasa. Onimpefe se emfree Ghana Football Association for Atraye.
We've given the issue to our lawyers. But then we want to say up till now, your lawyers no cramo responding to them. Now me supporters na every year. Then you na madu draw makuma na me say me jam so mra kra. FA secretariat of IBA na learned lawyers as this appeal committee. Na yede bibi suku sa ami yede letter ne chokra. Sabi obi a wan ko school kra because letter we dey free FA.
Ya to aso na Karim Zito or your coach for nyina prefect on a penny or Ghana hanyina upo a body question before the man no a prefect so say or him or in some ntwa baby a utim sampa o dia dia may be because or your coach penny papa no can be dia fa kumase asane kotoko new coach a wo ba no eho.
He has to go on his strength on table deep and then those kotoko technical director and this will also help him a lot. And and the players too should also be very serious. I mean they say Sudan and they will have peace of mind and then work over quite a person but the position is not an easy position because he has no time. Time in no Emmanuel.
Tamuni Emmanuel coach for prefect. Zico and Amotin Cano. I was for transfer no, ya buska credit amount because no, and an empany for a simusima, no more said a baby be a bit macosi. They are called across the folk first year 2022-2023 season in year. Krondu Yadom and Tokabaho has a force or my race. Now so, Ura Joe Abu Salam said, can it be that? Now the empany for BIO has a folk Crantino, and Yadia or the Rema has a phobium. Scandi Wajibi was in the second beer, Obetia Eddie Amao. Has for some more. We are there, your race and born or Bobo be the mass of for I war. Me and fancy one way. Now echo work and I say echo mock and I say echo was for bar or mother patas and to quay. Yasam Ochin or also for Central African Republic about 2 years and Wasama Accra House of Folk. The Tintin theaters are branches of Waba to a beboa I and the Mafo or House of Folk.
As a talk, I have many friends. I can say all the team is my friends because when I come here, my first time, they welcome me like their brothers, like, our self team. But like they say for football, the football have only one language, ball, and to communicate with them is very easy. Ball and the job, everything. I will bring something special to Accra Suffolk because Accra Suffolk have already everything, and I will make sure that I push myself to bring something new and help my team has support to do something very good.
Abrantie your son, I'm watching a can crack no. You put us your son, I fear tremble in so grand tools, you are feeding, and so a topper, as soon as Fibian in bread. So bet me a survival, I will league a babuimo.
Football is football. The difference between the league that I play before, I can say it's the quality of the players because in Cameroon have a different style of football for the league. Bangladesh too different. Now in Ghana Premier League too something different. And I always learn where I'm going. And in Ghana, I know I will learn something more than where I passed before.
King Pfizer, abo modern asa, Brenya a bed nego tete anya sam ketwa. Na man for pesa bedo go back then there was me. Me go tell you am dey bawo. Me ni target bi anu asa yare say me be na musa.
Plans nipa de obet my plans ba nyame na bet me amana abe nti sheda ni plans for now ba nyame ya do na start league na na ebe hwe na ebe ko fit dey me fit ba you have two types of fit nti fitness no you have match fitness and you have physical fitness. For the physical fitness dey make us say nyame ado me wo fie no nyina me nye lazy me ya me train but ya can
all right and now say registration no say someone na ye dey besi ponso ne atrase ahwehwe mu ntino ye nkomo bebre if say dodo no ayo ho abed na go tete adenti na wo free house of folk adenti kono ko house of folk went to me any agro
Has a focus on the Pessa has focus. The Anyami Penoy, and Yamia Pessa Bohas, and Anyamidi Bahas, and see, Mediasidama and Kokoma Massa Quiniano, Sami dreams in Batroba, yes, and the Medina Mediasidama, Simi Pessa Casawa, has Maria City, Ubia Peso Conanimity. Yamia do not be a cosi, Sama Diana Boko, the Obon Payam, some bomb, they are supporting me, so supporting the Ametmiaka.
Abusuafo yanko World Cup so eni ehwe de so Qatar 22 Campon Group for akopiem wo Qatar bama ho kwanso om ko hwe ho niema no foforo nyina no mpe bi obi abeda because empanifo akukudam ene yedi ehuni na eko Qatar empese obi abekọ no na namba bi ntimi no kase de Campon ni ne mpanfo akogru ho de den a yedan ebedam aduane ebedie everything omo eboabo no Brenya pepa de no for say obekobi awusafo aha adam du besi no black galaxies and sembebre adenti anya me adom besi wakan Austria omo wi apɛ no mbo memo ukuwa da be sa na yatie ya wada no mko Cape Coast the kwasi ada no Nigeria for the se ani a eno so anya sem ketewa e wo Cape Coast Sports Stadium na that so miensa no aye 3 September 2022 omo atumika ko Nigeria Abuja eno mo yakobo so we chan qualifier e baso me ni odi asempa kwa me ware high sense for and a boy cause high sense there or see everyday prices everyday people come ajoso factory ho ne koto omuniama no ebi
1xBet my chance ma uye nkunim before hwehwa kwenya be ma agro na ye wodia enchentwen so kra dia wo hia ne move back pa e be sesa agro no why kra de so obedi nkunim when am ye fra nkunim before travel bet wo 1xbet.com.gh na use promo code BESTGHANA 1xBet bet bia wo obi gambling ho atru ti twane wa hwe ye ma wa wundi mfie du wo Gaming Commissioner Jinkra to we atum.
What do you know about the beautiful game set? The day inside for life or sake of style. The Drip and Shadows, debate and fantasy league. Chale, we dey break down the stats, even to the MVPs. No else, go get W. Kwa! Showmax Pro get news for you. Football season, come back live and loaded. Watch the Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, anywhere for any screen talk. My people, stream the action for Super Sports live on Showmax Pro. Sign up at showmax.com.
Brinka was a yemen day by 27th of August. Our Odogono, a senior high school, I was in Accra. 11:30 a.m. Madam Grace Obaya Ashley, musician, no, and they was say at the 4 in jam now with me and see baby my the final farewell of her husband, Mr. Bright Ashley. We have AK minister, no sign executive producer, Mr. Wa. Mumba ni nkuja yenu be ina ompe ni kunkrabia kama. Mr. Wa enjoying nyum open asem we busuya we adamfo. Mr. Munyina mumra fre 0244 662684 0244 616460. Na yem nchira kwan ene de obetime ya aboa. Mr. Dress code no white and black. Onim say Campon travel and tour e de Qatar. The attendance or the special package aba just say ubetimi I do ho abedom dwumadi na so akokata ni bia kohwe World Cup no. When we say one of the best airlines in the world, Qatar Airways, and it's Qatar Airlines. And we be an audio accommodation, feeding, match tickets, internal transport now is sorted. The attendance ubetimi akọ CBG branch be our memoha branches in the be over 140 of them. No akọ disa nkomo yi. Ukọ anchiremo baba ama so busu twist kakra what met your agi receipt kama. For CBG Bank on 0302216000 and as a for Campon Travel and Tour on 0302 798020 0209194507 and after score 0247 431602 no Campon Travel and Tour ND and Common. Abranti bi ofi also per chamber house self-contained. Our salam down osu kokomemle la tishi and a chado. And who will be your area same about the Mr. Friend on 0593 4065 enya kasa bia na enya ose court and as enya this week bia na ose team court process no very lengthy time consuming and we be now so so a check answer omenya closure Mr. Wa unim say ye wo bibi a friend alternative dispute resolution na legal aid will be stretch for will be judicial service for will be and ADR coalition of Ghana so will be Mr. So want will be now per a amicable settlement Mr. Afako ADR Bruno and I say companies and say institutions be mean say amaboy na compare redress wo wate eyentem partial na ntiase so eba from 0302 766 756 and 0203 799 978 we USAID justice sector support activity and eboy medjumedi ebrem say #no barrier to justice and Happy FM you say from 10 p.m. equipping 5 a.m. you jam feed na to ama fa be kanya miansam na yen twa kra ema yesu wate so for omunim de tede eti word penya miansam do nyame and ye frɛ mu frɛ on 0244 509798 Mamisan Kao say Superman Engineering Limited Semin Kao say open the best automotive lubricant and product there to keep your vehicles fit on its wheels and for the road so dear Mr. Your best bet would be the wide range of high quality US manufactured Super S products available for immediate purchase. Our Superman Engineering Limited, Ghana's leading brand in the world's automotive accessories and products. Superman Engineering Limited specializes in the dealership of authentic engine oil, synthetic blend, and full synthetic full Super S lubricant. Mr. Wa, Pesha Quine say Ufidi no say nipeduane no musuo and nipeduane time adwuma. Nsuo cars no engine oils. Masa so engine oil papa say synthetic. Say the oil na ope authentic engine oils. Full synthetic super S lubricant. Mr. Wa bra Dansuman Russia Road. Your doko Gloryland and Africa Kaswa. Available also Auto Mogul Swine Lake not connected to your offer on 0267 405405 0504 405 405. Na purchasing the betting so a free delivery at the Amawo 80 plus amount the Philly experience. Say nay once another good TV name open so when crystal clear quality pictures there 80 plus na make for the amount dear friend say 4 gig or the share 80 plus no one ubetimi record games football matches movies there Echo TV no so be ubetimi record ubetimi pause ubetimi reverse umpe we na opeten 80 plus ko multi TV dealer bia ha obenye bi and Electroland showroom bia obenye bi ko HD plus website hdplus.com.gh hdplus.com.gh and that's from 0242 439872 for more details. HD Plus, your Philly experience. But Adam, our call transfers no so under a deadline day. Ghana Premier League transfers. Teams players on my signing. Na to us. Watch it. Me shall free home.
Ghana Premier League this year. Na 12 a.m. and Ghana Football Association a closive window. Say player Pia say your team that's what auto player and by 12 a.m. there. Now you say on crata sem NVBA or a system no so no wait my the complete. Now those be bright and akoso into here Ghana Premier League shall next month September 9th.
But what's the hold on. Answer about Grace Ashley Nikruna a memorial service and Thanksgiving service. A memorial and Thanksgiving service na Odoguno Senior High School. Mr. Amofan Chame, a memorial and Thanksgiving service, and Oyamani husband, Mr. Bright Ashley Yafi, aka Minister, and also an executive music producer. You been Mimin Day 27th, or Dogono Senior High School, Awoshi, 11:30 a.m. And
memorial and
Kaye Nasida, as some free Mudida, and Omesin did in Kaye.
Normally, after 1 year,
being after 1 year, being after 2 years, being after 5 years. Depends on the family normal plans. But a memorial service. Memorial Thanksgiving service.
You transfer list, man.
You
clubs no signings or my year heading into the season.
Okay, before some question, say na impe clarity on
Yes.
Yes. What the agents told me, they say, almost has for entering in the system to register, but they've not accepted the transfer pending the completion of the deal. Okay. Say by and then also my account reflect it. Okay. Some interview baby. There has been some disagreement.
Yes.
I'm a man for someone no say plan has full, but that's not my interest. My interest is that there's disagreement on the players' registration. Whether indeed Omar register or someone register.
All right. Until then, more room there. So what the House of Folk, as some nation saying there now, House of Folk, a year window in on to me assign 10 players. Now, Kone do yardom there and I no a year matter na issue kakra then about now Osha of Wafa and we join House of Folk on a 3-year deal. And the end by the end of the day, sending update out there and says can't be to me at all. A account na a process na the acco na. She said I close window, so no matter register na.
I said Omar the NATO system it's just a matter of accepting.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It's a mom.
I'm forced to because I say why can an agent accept a deal? Any agency accept a deal? Clubs accept a deal.
Yes.
I'm also told that I'm registering with Tema United, and some transfer that Koma has.
Now what funny?
So what funny? The
contract. Okay.
And baby, yeah. So they registered him. That's what I'm told.
Okay.
I've not independently verified.
Okay.
I'm saying they registered him in Tema United.
Okay.
And now I'm transferring from Tema United to Accra Folk.
All right.
But Tema United accept transfer. No.
So the deal is between Tema United, CCI, and House of Folk. Okay. To more clarity.
Because the agent, Joe Abu Salam, only the owner of Tema United.
Okay. Okay. All right. And to Kuneru Yadom no. Yebeshe say be ko yanko Happy FM mo de monta mo kuchuga de bebrem ya san Otwin we play House of Folk Central African Republic go fa no by one of the foreign players or be join House of Folk no sign a 2-year deal at the House of Folk and Junior Kaba and the Happy FM ya ni breaky san use ni ma mo Cameroon striker no or no House of Folk etimi assign no to 3-year deal no ma ko fa Abrante be free All Blacks our center back defender ndin de Zakaria Yakubu Eric Ofori entry on the Legon Cities on a goalkeeper. Our joining team on a 2-year deal and only House of Folk no assign. Wisdom Bumato on a midfielder. On free Jinyame also joining House of Folk. And Eric Eso Ashanti Good on captain midfielder no. On also to me assigning at the Ama a House of Folk on a 3-year deal and assigning my club and a Maxwell Abikwe and I say Great Olympics almost soon almost to Ayampia Chepley and say he's very ungrateful. Great Olympics, Maxwell Abekwe, and also etimi assigning, but our only deals, is undisclosed. To Jaye. And a Prince Daman, so no had to folk etimi assigning.
No, formative Mazimbi player.
Only a tip, okay. And then there's also has to folk squad now. Almost 3 foreign players, and I'm assigning.
Maybe or Ghanaian, but Okoboma tip Mazimbi. Okay. Registered players need 2 foreigners.
Thanks for the correction. You call out a players has to folk so John Mokoy and William Denchi, Kofi Koji. Somalia Larry on this one pay more Samatex on the na the year Patrick Razak on so okay Enoch Edu and a Kofi Koji etimi akọ join Lekon Cities you go pay more e wo ya Asante Kotoko
but for the Kansabotri any here because they've called him to train with the team.
Okay.
It's not only her.
Another clarity on that. Asante Kotoko omo sama ko pay mu Sudan na omo the preseason
and omone
yes baby see can see game 7 p.m. Asante Kotoko Stephen Mukwela ono ye forward ono joining Asante Kotoko as a free agent or sign a 2-year deal edima club no Frederick Asare goalkeeper ono so joining Kotoko 3 on a 3-year deal. Most Poti or Cameroon.
Moise Poti, Cameroon goalkeeper.
Okay, there's Kotoko signing 2 goalkeepers. Moise Poti, 3-year deal. Enoch Morrison, I don't know if you can find out. They are joining Kotoko on a 3-year deal. Thomas Pele, on also centre back.
But away, Oman register.
Thomas Pele, no man register.
Go back to Cameroon.
Go back, okay.
There was an injury situation.
The player when our back Accra team assessing na
Pele is gone back to
Cameroon. Ernest Osei Poku on our joining
on the Makola
on a free agent.
Formerly of Egyptian club.
Okay.
Sakumono boy Ernest Osei Poku.
That was Martin Dimpa Serge Eric Zeze.
Zeze. Okay, French one is Zeze, but the friend is Zeze.
Papa.
Zeze.
Zeze. Ivorian. Only Ivorian. Only the person question the power. Super clash in there. I can't wait to Zeze. Zeze because in some metaphors Zeze on there has a phone engineer. Sheriff Mohammed on the center back on also joining 3.
Now only the FFL Sheriff Mohammed. You some more and that midfielder called Sheriff Mohammed.
Sheriff Mohammed. Is that say Ben? Dia pay the show man no.
So be obey you see saying.
But this is not.
I say we commentators be Ben.
This any strange because commentator here pa Kojoboku. See them Kojoboku me.
Yes.
I remember.
And
yes say pay the man no.
Sule Ali Muntari. Any Saliu Muntari.
For that
player. Under 17 no.
But mo hold on mama na me nkwa ho so me Coach Ebenezer Sifa ending come on this transfer. Who are the biggest winners and losers in this transfer window? Coach, good morning.
Brenya, Martin.
Fantastic. But Andra, who monitor, of course, any coach because bizarre. Who monitor transfer deadline day, players in the teams, no more always told me now, no sure. One would never say the biggest winners and losers of this transfer window.
Share with you, one of it. Question radio. The biggest
winners and losers of the transfer window.
So be a sign player there will be a winners. And
every day, and go ye gra, every day go ye pa.
Oh, they are no pen was sign.
Anyway, that's true.
Send the players will be a home of say has someone pick of you could be what they go see this way pen or sign.
And Lagos City is called Lagos City.
Of course, they go see this someone pen go for me. They might find the back and Masola Bekwe or Simon Boa Craggy to Limbus, or that's what you want sign my club will be. And
Maxwell Abekwe, and himself last minute. Hey, coach. Where Joe?
Abekwe has not signed for House of Folk. We say credit.
And the boymu, interesting.
It's Park is on person will be more. On Pelmo no, I got for bright engine. One so the open on will be out. What we are signing in here. Make say at the end of the day, no, based on what they've seen in their team. What I say, any almost say, you know, medium assign Bibli, Colana the doors room. Almost say 10 players should be under 17 per the FA rules or the Abano. And I'm a boy.
That is true.
The almost sign Kotoko players almost free move. Yes, will be the Fabio Gama. The likes of Mudasiru Suniho, so
Mudasiru
Kayeke, Blee Epra, Sheriff Epra. It will be say Enoch Morrison, compare him to Mudasiru or compare him to Fabio Gamano at the same level, and I say on Oboro also. How would they fit into the Kotoko setup? Zezi, that the Ivorian boy, you know. Fabio Gama and I say we Mudasiru and Mefo the free one out or no one Babashawa. Ubu is saying Ibrahim Imoro and of course Ubi to say John Teteku of Wafa. Obit may replace Ibrahim Imoro from Kumasi Asante Kotoko now because he's a left back from Wafa to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But what I say, it is coach is no any. But for us, when you talk of Kotoko, Oma add a coach who's ready. The boy, Seydou Zebo from Burkina Faso. With this players on my signing, does he have any idea about this players? And I say, be assistant coach, Gazari, assign later on, the attributes of the players to the coach. And how's the folks signings on my end? Someone do is he or cut signings? No one. Eric, so there me are West as I'm about to for a branch and say, Ohiano, Kaba, or buy on a training. Will he be able to fit? Or probably partner a free banner and only as a folk about 6 of their players. I mean, say, the Chan team and then I may have mobile Qatar national team. We know where we are. I mean, the possible lineup for that team, no matter as a folk players 6 started in that game. So it should tell you, say, coaches need him what they want and which players are going to help them. Obi say Jonah Tuku na has folk in the Sika has to go Papa, our players, 3 months salary are not doing our training now. Most of the players decide not to move. Michael and they decide not to move. The thing is that they don't have time. They are going to team after team. And every day, every time for 2 teams, be near players. Now, what are they bringing on board? And I'm more free, no more free. Open say Andy Kumi and Barreto, the first season or first one of the league. No, Kotoko were using him for Oshai Manojevi on the left, Okra on the right, and the Kumi on top. And Barreto, excellent boy. Obi Praye and Prosper Ogun. Throughout the season, no, I've said 1 game been on money be ball back be. But and no more releasing or Bechem United. Augustine Okra penny player with free Bechem United squad name. And they have 2 Cameroonian players coming on board, and the Kumi also coming on board. And of course, Andrews, that young player now, Obama, Park was here at 17, out of Park Academy, no, Bechem Swafano. The coach Mengel, players here for me, Okra penny free, but I heard the strength of the team, no, and then the weaknesses of the team now, everyone. So I think that you have time to go into all these things. Yeah.
Very well, very well. share the foreign influencer about league this year. Everybody in terms of number of foreign players clubs signing.
I think say boy say share Alan bit my boy make class share the African continent now teams now I know mutaji African Championship the first the confederation name we know share the kind of experienced players that team ages now. I don't think say they are below 20 years. And I don't think they are below 22 years. We 24, 25, 30 years, 31, 29 years. We the southern part of Africa, the Zambia, we Congo, side, we South Africa, we the North Africans, we the kind of experiences or more now. And we cast our mind back. And then go first. If I need to see the goalkeeper for a in Bombi from Togo,
yeah, from Togo national team.
Kone from Cote d'Ivoire. Omo Valadanatem from Cameroon. At that time, no share, Dominic blended the lives of Yawa Champo more, CK Akono more, Ebenezer Hager more, Ahemfo more. And you could clearly see that they brought some kind of competition and MI90 and also Beverly more as good were dominating another one. We share the lives of Clovis Kambu, Achu, something Achu from Togo to play for Kumasi and Kotoko. Mewa. Yeah. And Osha foreign importer has a folks so they buy Mutim. Even Kwana, you share the recent a year. Obi to say Radio Voca in House of Folk, Lawani Mamani in House of Folk before say Uprano. And you could clearly see say this foreigners never a league no ma. A pushy and ranch and momo for so ABB. And then Yamia Domoshe Ma yawa about 7 Cameroonian players in our squad in the Ghana Premier League. 7 no Kotoko Musang. Bechema Kofami no. Oko in Swatemana, one for Burkina Faso, one striker, one left wing back. Will be a monitor in this one tournament no more. Chibino, Eusa Brandt, a friend of Tuare, very good player on the left side. So if you have a foreigner in your team, that is going to add up competition. And then Bukaila, Wabaku Mazas, I think from Uganda. I think say Waji League goalkeeper twice, or Babe Fesi another. Kotoko, 2 Cameroonian players in the setup of Kotoko, and you could clearly see that between those 2 players, the number of goals on them are Kotoko. And then has a Foka Kaba. So I say, Omakofa, another player for Central African Republic. It tells you that when we have the foreigners in our league now, it tells you that we are bringing another strong player from the other part of the Africa. Your players in the nation be free or more in terms of say beer or more African competition. For instance, if you have this Uganda player in your team, or by augmenting the effort of Mbella and George Etuga, Kotoko set up in him. It is a Kotoko team or Uganda. At least there are some language and I say there's a way and of course the people in Cameroon, they don't say they are very strong side. Yohana near J the likes of Glassing Awakumu.
Yeah, Frimpong,
yes, anytime we are TV Mazembe, be share Ghanaian club. These guys are able to give some information about the Ghanaian team, to them, and you could clearly see that they also made some differences. If I mean they're coming into our league, if it's a plus, a plus pa a bit boy my league, so if it's I'm on dinner last season, this season, I'm beginning to because as in last season.
You share the newly promoted sides, the signings on my whether indeed a bomb maka a league anymore and I say and what.
I think that the competition on the bar last season. Teams on free division 1 by and they had a competition on ball Medina Astrotef, the likes of RTU, Accra Lions, and of course your friend is saying Gold Stars. Who said wow prepare. Previous years, not teams number free division 1 no. It was 1 or 2 weeks near legacy. At least you need a 6 weeks pre-season training to say as bit my every season as season. It is also last season that kind of tournament a boy and then escape relegation and then Kotoku Royals Tamale City now Intratemana Tamale City were the last team to qualify based on the play of normal boy. It is amount of the opportunity to assess their players with at least teams are almost about the Premier League, at least the high profile games and normal. Liberty Professionals with the performance of put up or the playoff, national performance of put or South tournament normal ball, Chibina. Fantastic. Kotoku Royals in their first game, second game, the coach needed 10 changes. Do you think say this privilege that as much as Adiana? It may feel say they come into the league, And there will be any minus in football. And based on what Gold Stars and of course their friend is saying, Accra Lions, and then RTU came to do, no. The GD said, Iswateman, Kotoku Royals, and of course, Tamale City will add up. And the Ebama teams are solid. And with a little financial back, support, I think that they should be able to stay because young players and Adodo Nafa, Iswateman Nafa experienced players in their team. We had the likes of Frederick Boateng, Busuan Dwarfs, Interallies, Kotoko, Adodo Nafa, Ubinim, Abbas Muhammad, formerly of Mediama Kotoko, and also on that side. Okay, Martin Entry, Wafa, Interallies, Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Only it was important to call a friend is Guinea, in the Champions League against Hasselhoff. It's really the kind of experienced players on the room, Richard Akrofi, All Stars, Hasselhoff, King Facer, and before say with these two Burkina Faso players now and you're bad, they are playing power football, but as to say they will be able to sustain. And also on board members are majority leader in parliament, former sports minister, so if they have a lot of financial backing, that's a gag will be the kind of support we hear from the fans and the playing body now, they should be able to stay. A former video analyst of the Blaster, the CK Akono, I friend set up bloody, a technical director of Mediama formerly, and then on the head coach with Akako Patrol with his experience in Kotoko and the Fakutuku Royals. Tamale City, Hamza Mohammed. Make sure there will be a lot of backers from his colleagues, especially Didi Dramani, who's a team from the north. No, can be Didi Dramani and Niko. For me, this competition is helping them to prepare. So if you Ubu Samia league, apart from Brekum Chelsea and Nemeka say, Omaye ready for the league because they finished with their preseason, first team to start, and the Justice are here, and the game that they played against Mediama, the rest of the team, they have at least 2 weeks to finish. It's by then, because for now, it's not bad for those teams who are qualified to the Ghana Premier League this season.
Fantastic, Coach. Ebenezer Sifana, happy New Year for that. Surpass when you're home. Imre, Eddie, what you so abre. That's fun and
so the way who now they don't have no magic.
Now when you say what done for Nabe?
Why?
Say the port Zabo. Say what done for?
Say the Zabo. Aside the women, I'm going to another sign. Zeze no money mukwa on and I say
good Prince okay is asem Brenya and ma santo kwan ba Brenya and obeko to no man to kwan ba
ono de o man to kwa be na ba
sawan shanka ubenzu kasa
sa team no so amaso so sa match no da maso bi na se ma o kan office enkrofo
happy birthday to the women's organizer of Die Hard Supporters Union, Madam Grace Oche. Wishing her long life from Apirigu Chakapama. Doing Apirigu Namano, and the aid no women's organizer. And then I would
Apirigu, the aid
Obojuma.
And you're now chilling me more, and I'm a face Apirigu, the wife.
Mbacho, how you read you say, Cassansem.
Membacho Matthias.
She's a married woman, right? She's a married woman.
No, Miss, so now chilling me. So first India na minimum now chilling me.
But was assassin baby na fi say a big wife.
Yes. They work closely. Very, very close.
Benjamin to us one now. We do Sheriff Mohammed and was signed 3 years na ma Kotoko. So no commentators ye home chile yi pa. And now John Tedeku say na ye coach even. Every coach Sefa Edward to on the left back of Wafa. On so join na players if Kotoko. Fabio Gama, Kwame Ban, Mudasiru Salifu, Richmond Lamte, Imori
Lamte
na Kwame Ba going.
Kwame Ba on send my team Biabet or
it is a free
yes,
agent.
So far as I'm aware.
But he's training with the club?
No.
Okay.
Prisons in our account.
Yembonremu working Faisal so Jeremiah Alote on no Rima FC and we join the club. No Godfred Esiama or no joining on a free. Suraj Ibrahim from Elimina Sharks. I bet Nereko Tete is Zlatan ako PM working Faisal. All right, on no joining him so on and as a free agent. And Ibrahim Idrisu on no free Canopiles and I bet joining a year King Faisal and Perry Anderson from 11 Wonders. Also joining a year King Faisal. And players are every King Faisal, Richard Akrofi, Wadudu Yakubu, Frank Boateng, Pius Bafo Ewa, Atakusi, Richard Rubiafe, and Enoch Morrison. On ako joining us Santo Boremo, our Drifts MC players are almost sign in a Bawa Lord Mate on a goalkeeper. No, I join him. Charles Owusu on the Park Academy. Near Yanko S. in Suatreman FC, this season. No Ghana Premier League newcomers. Ni almost players are betting assign Richard Okofi on a centre back on African fights and what join your Daniel Atta Jehu on also join your money free. And almost Marco signing a Burkina Bay footballer or Bono a striker. A friend of Mamadou Seri, Ferry Boatin so join your mo a Emos Yabua on if you become Chelsea, become Arsenal and I join your mo Falcao Traore on also free. Usha Fakana on Sha also a Burkina Bay. Baba Mahama, a former Santico Toko player, no, on also Tina Jomo, and Martin Entry, on also former Santico Toko and a Wafa, on also joining Omo, and Nuruddin Abdullah, on the centre back, I joining Omo. You could break Chelsea, almost so 18 assigning Emmanuel Du, on if you become a goalkeeper. Felix Lamptey, on a midfielder, on our signing 3-year deal. Pandaros, Kusi, on if you can find and joining become Chelsea. Clean. Afo, on the Elmina Sharks, or a left back, or signing 3 years to their Momo. And Otara Kalu, on in Sakwaman, on our signing 3-year deal at their Momo. Yaodakwa, a defender, and a Liadi, a former Black Stars defender, no, on also assigning a Ama a Brekum Chelsea. Now, players are every club, you know, Justice and a Kofi also.
Okay, you be information we have two website in Tiaman for interesting there. Club was signed by Mediama. Club was signed by Mediama. But as we are told, a lot of them are junior team players.
So about 8 of them, about half.
Yeah.
The junior side.
What do you make of the transfer, Prince? You heard transfers, few ones I could to do so.
Few ones. The
decision to close the window before the season starts.
I think they will. You see. All the time, per se, be unique to our contest. So what I say. But when you say, even this decision where and I say this style of say, when you say Europe, no who say no. In fact, England, okay, England kwana yes adian and Obekaya Tama.
Was it the COVID time? I said 2 seasons ago.
It was before COVID. Okay. It was before COVID. Obekaya. Mourinho was the first coach to criticize that decision. He said, so me were Manchester United. Me to me call in a European country be a top player.
But we better to me player.
No, about Tommy me player.
I mean to be shame.
Mean to be shame. Obi Italy or Babeto. Obi Germany. It makes sense. Then or criticize a lot of coaches and so it didn't chimo criticize it. That summer na eno IFAB a meeting or mucha say adienum. Until we might.
Oh, Premier League.
Premier League, yes, Premier League. That's summer na omushia. We might also want to consider Sardian because what it means is that players be waha European club beat me abetonako. So what I say,
because transfers inclusive worldwide.
Inclusive worldwide. Until beat me Toby. No need the inclusive be or no nyabi.
And the reason is that not only transfers, when you season starts, you might identify difficulties in your team. I'll bet you are replacing it quickly.
Yes.
Mind you, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I'll bet me adjustment in your leagues.
Mind you, season. No, chassis September 9th. So what I say, season chassis September 9th. So what it means is that obi betimi aba. So even so we identify. We be what you know crown team in coffee being shame because
by in the first
game, second game, I want team in coffee be and shame. So I think that's the difficulty, and the FA would want to consider. And I expect the clubs will start speaking about some of these things, especially our coaches. And you be as a coach, unsu me analysis of the situation, and in your process, ubeti me I think that's the way worldwide. But Ohene. Kumase Asante Kotoko, 13 players. Asante Kotoko. Asante Kotoko, 13 ana. Mena manchuru ni. Sir.
8 players.
Okay, 8 players.
Even though after and then they've announced I think 2 young boys. 2 young boys are on the team. 2 young players.
Yeah. And she 12 Adriana in a bad season last time. And I think I would want to agree with them on this 12 because unim team drew tembi call about 9 games unbeaten and take off and one ntimi and revive BM. You say coach Sifa explain the reason why I made them the highest number of 16. We're explaining say 8 junior team players on the junior side.
No, the regulation says that register 30 senior team players and 10 junior team players. That's the regulation. 40 players.
40 players. Accra House of Folk 11. And you see, I like a question Obusa. So I love you when you know your coach you know so mon 11 players. Enfemra.
You know a coach ne bisa. Ko
Ebenezer Sif. Yes. 11 players in na. Osha obi ti say dreams 2 and omo de abehim. They are being pragmatic. Osha go stars after almost 30 season ye omo end but omo ya addition 5. King Pfizer and this season ye relegation once again that 13 on beam omo 7. Osha nso atrema the new boys omo 8. Tamale City the new boys omo 7. And Samates, the new boys, almost so IS7. They are being pragmatic. But oh, you have to for a knee or squad are winning now, oh, Santo 11 players. Be Eddie Ababe count. Now, say now, I'm jelly with the team. Remember, has Eco Africa. Last time, Eco Africa.
But sometimes it's not just about the numbers, Prince, Joe, so that the devil is in the detail. For instance, in here, we players Efimo, Gama, Ba, Mudasiru, Imoro, Kayeke. Don't forget Justice Billy Epra.
Yes.
Don't forget Sheriff Epra.
Captain Kurano.
Captain Kwani.
He's
not fit.
He's not fit.
What I say, because on the last thing on the offside injuries.
Yes.
So if you are a manager, you are looking at replacing all of these
players.
You're looking at more crowd transfer on
Krano and Seni.
Yes.
Sometimes the devil is in the detail in terms of the composition of the team. Because the long season for Hassan Kotoko, we play in both the FA Cup, the league, and the champion.
Once I won't exit number now. There's no problem with that.
No, but you see, Joe, this way of wholesale,
no, wholesale saying because they have been strategic. We won't know what you're going to say.
Because Ohene players send every house.
Oh, baby, house players go. House players go. Michelle Sapo Munina Kulun, they've loaned some out.
Tamale.
Manaf.
Kofi
Koji, Razak Ko. Smiler, Larry Core, William Denchi Core, Enoch Edu Core.
Were these players first team players?
Yes, most of them were first team players.
Oh, how many of them?
William Denchi was the left back on the second Saeba. Koji was playing the first round, so when you playing on the bench. Larry was on it, offering no Bobby. Patrick was a reserve player. Yes, and these are part of the first team. But even the bench players, so they were part of the regular team.
Some omodiane attitude.
Be attitude.
They have to let you go. No more people from back. If you see a is a performance, you know. And
you start
up there. Untimi. It's all corner people from back. And you understand. Well, and they will Manchester United the way and manner omochi players you can't say it's a players now only a bad players. I always keep on telling people say these are players obiya born in national team. And on Maba, but on Bedru club side now. Competition.
Are you not worried about RTU? 2 players.
Oh,
I'm not worried. I'm not worried because there are financial constraints. There are financial constraints. How do you sign Blaise Bible? I want to
no, okay. You're transferring in a Sikasa in the Kumu.
And they'll say, you do way. And that year, and maybe some question. Massa, oh, yeah, I'm both.
Mrs. Sika in the Sika.
Massa, oh, yeah, I'm both.
What clarification or yeah about Abequid? Now I was trying to make a course which was a day. What's
the reality? What's the truth in it?
And go through.
And go through.
I call and go through.
Okay. Until be any the one brother.
You know, it means Olympic for no so crano. Omunya current.
I say Bia almost so say your player bio until I mean whether he goes there or your man of
no, but your players no be all corner all can sem no.
So we need the full fat and
so you don't talk about it.
I mean, so Emmanuel Dagosta also had Ofusapia Escobar and Ofusapia CID. They should just give them nicknames to differentiate them. I learned the new Sheriff Mohammed is nickname Koulibaly. Masola Bekwe Free Bani and Junior Kaba combination will torment them. Watch out. Okay, I preach of my account, you know. I mean, call back. Okay, on about the quadra so the in the aba. Confess man black man watch your life inside Pick Farm. Oh no. Santi Emmanuel, brother Prince, you have to understand that the house doesn't belong to you only. So allow her. Hey, KB na to money no. Yeah, Michael Adjano, good morning, watching live inside Ohene. I don't understand why Kofi Koji and others are still in House of Folk because they are not superior equipment anymore. Getting to Kempon Tavento. Rachel boy yesterday, Malasia kept threat of all players quiet and inactive on them. Okay, I'm working on now. Happy Sports really appreciate keep up the good work United and Koloko. No size. Who say man no the Dekarete, I'm watching life inside Kokain. Good morning, Ohene Bampoe Brenya and Jude Debra. You can't man swear, Mr. Odin be off every. Hey, some bane. But you on try every film or every funnel. Mr. Odin be off every. Me no.
Yes, me nya preko penio. Na bibi aboko de.
You are doing here pa.
Ghana for life.
You have been seja.
Ghana for life.
Been se koliko.
Yeah, more paise be consistent. 30 youth matches, UEFA Cup, and then you pani kwa kubonenya better the my. Mami tia Kempon travel and so since listeners for me chill be Dr. Kevin Permission. Bampoe mami di kan mo abaso. Be 2-3 weeks ni why ye nyema bi ama mehu, nyema bi ana BBC for ye na rubi na wo ye no. Se wo hwe foreign players ni bia half ne kotokwa form a unse omo Fred General if you country na no ma ye for players na homeboa.
Yeah.
And run so coach akotokwa ko fana ba what's Fred General if you Burkina Faso say an interview. Se o monitor BBC awo juma sometimes so mudi no. Se class na wo England no e ko top player bi fi country bi ba no ma Fred General you no money na interview for player. But say o monitor sa na na o ye no. Yes, ma memo abaso why are the papa but and run so me dia we ho kakra e wo show because Happy FM station we can first I'm starting radio so kata but and not starting comment bia if you fear e buy e hard issues no na enye we betuma criticize the club no but where and no na mu use no na e bi o na anu de e ma e koma say coach dressing cry so obi onu wi on air Jesus Christ sana edu be dia kasa na ya ye manage kasa no e wo radio no so kakra say who deserve coach say ne dressing no so obi onu wi.
I said, what is me stopping you, sir?
Me but what can you? On also one chance, I bet me stopping. Yes. Who said, "Se kola friend, no study, and also be people be DJ in the system. And I am ya. It is sometimes you manage and send me the eye cow no. Me nothing.
Well, no tell Max why there. Kwame Ampemaya DJ also do tell this to House of Folk. His posture and how he tells the players is very disrespectful. Okay, Federico Odue or say. Please, can you check and update Abekwe? I'm hearing it did not go through. Please, okay. Mr. Odin, be afraid. Lawyer, ain't you?
I'm in town more about it. Now, I see in a cocoa, a Zimbabwe Kruma.
How far away?
Sibo, and I'm going to know. What is it?
Zabu.
Is a Gaza Simon. Say, Kaba by your Kaba. In the and Xavier. Même si vous avez non bobby. Na mi mo mi ko du kuro ya so so baso. O ye entity aye na am se mo kan man ka ku du ku. Yes I am young boys cry na. Me say a few young the wo ba odan ana be dia yi hye bia. Wo hu yi go to du kuro as said abroad. E bi ani ma ka ko patron wo na ye sa wo go to first trainer. Dojo no. O je entity aye to ku fu ke bi on mo na. Ebe obi nwa ebi mbagaze o liberty shemu ana say intratraman shemu say eno ana you be can coach you be can because second match only keeper pe and e can 10 new players no you there we do be
okay asha na aka to why lawyer nti we ni a obetumi na aka nti no aha na say do say thank you very much for being a part of the show yakra mo china about 2 minutes so we say about is up next on your radio. We shall at what you did. So,
Give me a like to be, let me shed your course.